Don't know the long term with Tina. You don't really know exactly what can happen from one day to the next. But it's sad to me to think that a week ago I was actually considering having our vet come out and euthanize her, because I hate to see an animal suffer. I just can't stand to see one suffer. And whenever they stop eating, then that's kind of equivalent to when Mr. Huck began to stand in the corner. And I've seen that with goats a lot, y'all. Animals have a point in their life, maybe even humans do, where they just give up. And I thought that what I was seeing was Tina giving up. A lot of folks have been saying I should cut back on the tomatoes. Oh my gosh, hold on. Don't y'all bet our neighbors are about sick of us. What a special moment. Look, Tina has taken the babies over to, well, we have a little bit of a washout over there, a mud puddle, if you will. And she's taken the babies for a mud bath. This is something the babies would have never done on their own. And yet there's Tina lying there in the water, a lot like you would do in a dust bath, except this time it's a mud bath, and she's sitting there splashing water on herself. And all three of the babies are like, what do we do? How do we do it? Aren't we gonna get dirty? And she's like, just do it. It'll feel better, I promise. Now that might actually make her leg feel better, I don't know. But even so, you know what? Being in this pasture with the pond access, she has a place to get down into the water. If that does in fact make it feel better. Think about it. When you have a sore muscle or an injury, they say ice it down. That works for me. And I bet you that's sort of similar to what maybe she's doing. But the baby's right there with her. Once again, like I said, she has purpose. There's oh no, Dad's videoing. Let's get out of here because Dad's making a video. Everyone's gonna laugh at us. She's like, Dad's not gonna laugh at us. People are gonna support us for being who we are. And they're like, no, there's pee-pats on Dad's page. There's gonna be pee-pats that are gonna talk about us for being all dirty. Morning, folks. Lester here. Waking up here at Longhorn Lester's. We've been spending a lot of time here because of Fiona. You know, it's easier to get Fiona around here. She likes being with her friends, going up and down the steps over there at I'm a Survivor or Tough on her. And we're having to carry her up and down. But over here, we got the big crate. She's inside the shop. And we just open that door and out she comes, and she's doing really, really good. We're giving her a lot of exercise. She loves being around the other girls. And so that's working out great for us. Anyway, waking up this morning, I already had my coffee. I'm going to walk out and show you the eggs and that Carl and the ladies are taking care of. And then we're taking the goats for a walk. I got my walking stick and my cereal. That is my way to get them back inside the pasture. So you guys come along. Let's have a fun day. Good morning, Carl. The sun's at such an angle now that it's putting quite the glare across there we go. Good morning, sir. I told Jamie that he's going to be in this bad mood for a while. It's not until he starts getting more broody. Hold on. Beverly. I'll come love you in a little bit, Beverly. Taking care of the birds first. And then the goats. So the goats are already over here waiting for me. But it's going to be a little while before Carl loses his temperament. And that's normal, y'all. Out in the wild, they have to, they have to be this way because that attracts the ladies, and you got to be on full alert. But I'll tell you what, I don't want to turn my back on him. No, he's fine as long as he's inside the fence and I'm outside. Here's all my goats, though. Y'all ready for a walk? Y'all want to go to the river? They know, guys. They know. Whenever Daddy wakes up here and they see me outside having my coffee, they know it means it's day for a walk. I don't always walk them when I come over later in the day. But in the mornings, boy, they love to go to the river. So y'all come along with us. Let's go for a little walk. Now, you know who I don't see is Mr. Huck. Where's our fearless leader? Mr. Huck! Oh, he's right. Lester Morrow, Mr. Huck is right there. I'm sorry. Come on, littles! Let's go! That sounds a little strange, following them, yet screaming, come on, littles. There's something backwards about that, Daddy. Yes, there's something backwards about that. Good morning, Mr. Huck. You look great, buddy. You look great. Huck is going to show us the way. See, those goats, they don't know. Those goats are dumb. They don't know where they're going. But Mr. Huck knows, y'all. This is true leadership. Oh, boy. This is true leadership we got here. Right on down the hill. To all of the goodness. They can kind of pick and choose what they like through here. Now, as we get further down, there's a whole lot more to eat. They pretty much wiped this hill out. This area here has been wiped clean. I've gotten several emails from friends on the Longhorn Lester's page who said, Lester, well, this one particular fella says, Lester, open your eyes. When you're down by the river, open your eyes and you'll be surprised at what you can see. And I don't know exactly what he means by that. But I also know that other people have said, Lester, you're waving in the wrong direction. Look to the left. And so, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I am totally open to anything and everything that goes on around and down here. Seriously, I am. I feel like there's God's beauty is all around us. Now, if you want to call it God, or if you want to call it the Great Spirit, hey, looky here. 2 sets of tracks. That right there is a deer. That right there is some kind of a feline. Possibly canine, but I can't see any claws. And so I'm just getting here this morning. The goats have not come this far. Okay, so look, it is canine because there are claws. That's a canine and some kind of a deer that's not deep enough to be a hog. That's a deer. Has walked along down through here. And some kind of a canine. Now, I'm not sure if that would be a smaller coyote or a large fox. But our dogs don't come down here on their own. And our dogs have also not been out. Not down here this morning. As a matter of fact, our dogs are still put up. They haven't come out of the shop yet. But no, when they say, open your eyes, Lester, open your eyes and you'll see. So I don't think that my eyes are necessarily closed to the beauty around us. I do see if that's what I'm in fact looking for. You know, I had a couple of gifts I received this week, things I could use at my special place, but I forgot to bring them with me. They're over at I'm a Survivor, and I forgot to put them in the truck. Darn it. Hi, mister. I am really happy that the other goats that I'm a Survivor have a place to play now. It was neat seeing them get excited about the project that Sean built. Sean from Zion Creek Farm. And now they have a place to go to play. They still don't have a place to go to get this kind of nutrition. Don't get me wrong. I have considered bringing them back, actually. Seriously, I have considered bringing those goats back. Not all of them. Not all of them. I talked to Jamie and Ellie about maybe bringing some of the goats back. Those that really could continue to live their best life here. Shirley, Laverne, maybe Brady. I don't want to bring Lenny back because Lenny challenges Huck. Lenny is constantly challenging Huck. I don't want to bring Ringo back because the hills are too much for him. I don't want to bring Tilly or old nanny goat because they kind of found peace with each other. But I have thought about bringing some of the goats back to allow them to keep doing what these goats do. We'll talk more about that. I would be curious what your thoughts are. Uh-oh, I heard a gunshot in the far distance. And I have to remember that it is hunting season. But no, you get to see for yourselves just how much nutrition these guys get down here. And guys, I want to point out that we're in our first, today's the 7th or the 8th. So we've been a week into November. And I have yet to give these guys even a scoop of grain. And look how healthy they are. What you see are healthy, very, very healthy goats who are living off of God's goodness here in these woods. Now, will there come a time where I'll have to start giving some grains out? Most likely. But I would much rather, these guys, well, financially it helps me. It also helps keep the woods cleaned up, but it's healthier for them. This kind of stuff here is so much healthier than what they get out of a bag of grains. Hi, ladies. Oh boy, there they go. Looks like do not follow Dad back to the pasture. Whatever you do, let's stay out of the pasture. Let's go ahead and go around to the barn. Let's go find the feed room. There's our Fiona. Hey, sweetie. There's Millie. Hey, goats. Come on, babies, follow me. I got the cereal. Follow the cereal. Oh, let's put these guys back up. Look how smart Huck is. Huck. Come on, Mr. Huck. Come on, buddy. Come on, Huckies. He does not want to go in for anything. He's like, they can have the cereal. I want the feed room. All right, that was a nice walk. Hi, ladies. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, Fiona. How are you getting around, baby? Y'all be careful. Even Trixie's here. Carl says hi to everybody. All right, we got a few jobs to do up on the hill. Hey, little ones. Let's go say hi to Tina and all of her friends, all the babies who've been cohabitating. They're living together. Tina, you keeping them all straight, love? It's good to see Tina doing better. And when I say doing better, at least she has an appetite again, and she's getting up on her feet, moving around. Probably doesn't feel real good, but she's a social animal. She's a herd animal, and herd animals need to be in a herd. They need to have others. They can't really be isolated. Even if you think, well, at least they're close, it doesn't matter. They want to be together. And so she's doing a whole lot better now that we've moved her. Even though she still has a little bit of a limp to her walk. Let's see how much of their food they've eaten. Now, this is from last night. So there's still a little bit of grains left in this here container. I have 3 of these spread out across so they can all eat as they choose. We'll see, she'll have a bite right there. That's all leftovers from yesterday. So my friends, they're getting plenty to eat. But the reason they're not eating everything is because of that. Look at all of that new winter grass. All of that green stuff there. This place looked like a desert. No, I am serious. It looked like it was a desert a couple of weeks ago. And I put down that winter grass, which is very nutritious for them. And they are living their best lives. You cannot find an ostrich or the cows or the horses and that donkey anywhere without their face being stuck to the ground. They're just eating this nutrition up. And once an animal loses its will to live, you have to really work to give it a purpose, to try to repurpose that animal. And so by bringing Mr. Huck over here and giving him a purpose as being the leader of a pack, herd, I'm sorry. That has made a world of difference. Look how healthy and strong he is now. Look how he carries himself with his head up high. And he has a purpose now. So there's been no more standing around in the corner, sulking, feeling sorry for himself, ready to call it quits. And now putting Tina here, here they are behind me, putting Tina here with the babies, it seems to have just snapped her right out of the funk that she was in, and that her whole mentality of I'm not going to move today. I'm not going to move, and I'm not going to eat, and I'm not going to drink either. And so, and to me, that was her give up. That was her version of staring at a wall, the way goats do. And so we knew that, listening to a lot of you, like, Lester, put her with the other animals. Lester, don't isolate her. Lester, she's a herd animal. Put her together. Hearing Rick, who I trust, say the same thing, and then us doing it has made a world of difference. So thank you all for your constructive ways of communicating with me. And there she goes now. And it seems to be, I mean, she's not out of the woodwork yet, as they say. She still is going to struggle with the pain of that leg. But at least she's eating and she's drinking and she's up and about and she has found purpose. And that makes me so very happy. How about that? Just so you all know, Jamie has insisted that I not help her. I was like, Jamie, I can do this. And she goes, no, you can't. That's the worst thing for your shoulder. So she said, let it rest. This is not that hard for her. And it's not that much. I'll show you how they're going to look. Now, we haven't shaped it. All we did was unloaded about 6 shovelfuls here. And we're going to come shape it up a little bit later. But that'll be good because, you know, this mulch holds in moisture. And so whenever you come by and you water the mulch, and it will absorb that moisture that will slowly seep down into your roots. That's why people have mulch around their flowers, beds, and their gardens and stuff. It's not always just for looks. So now we are here on what Jamie calls Fig Row, which is cute. I feel horrible her sitting there shoveling. That's just that's a hard job. That's an upper body workout that's very difficult. And she's gone off and planted herself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think 12, 13, 14. I'm just trying to count how many trees she has in the ground of what she's calling her orchard. We're on Fig Row now. She shovels away. So you call this Fig Row?
Yeah, you know about
Figaro.
Figaro, yeah.
Figaro, 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 Figaro.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.